This is a single leg curtsy lunge. So you're not alternating sides on this one. You're just repeating one leg until you finish a whole set on that leg, and then you will switch and perform the same number of reps on the opposite leg. You can do this holding dumbbells. You can have a dumbbell in each hand, performing the same exact motion there to add some weight to it. Or you can even just have one dumbbell in like a goblet position, just like this. Where you can even hold like a medicine ball or a kettlebell, whatever you want to use to help bear weight onto this exercise. Let's take a look at the form that we're working with. So we're starting off feet hip width and parallel. So second and third toes forward. We want to make sure that that parallel stance starts off, because then when you step this foot back, you're stepping it diagonally behind your front foot there, kind of like into that sort of curtsy pose. But because I started out parallel, that front foot remains pointing straight forward to my reference there. And my back foot's going to be at a little bit of an angle to that. I'm not trying to keep that necessarily pointing forward. That's just going to be kind of pointing back to sort of its starting position. From there, just want to make sure that the knees stay in line with the foot, their respective foot. So knees are pointing the same direction that their toes are. Front knee is pointing that way toward the front foot, and the back knee is pointing the same direction as the back foot there. And then you're just bending both knees. It forms very similar to a reverse lunge form. You're just sort of at this sort of weird curtsy cross step. And then spine is up nice and tall and neutral, bending down just enough to keep that front knee behind the toe. We don't want to bend the front knee past the toes for this particular exercise. Just bend those knees straight down. We're bending that back knee kind of straight down, staying up nice and tall, pulling yourself back up to stand to return to your starting position, and then the other way. So again, toes touch down, knees bend, following the direction their toes are pointing. Spine is up tall, pull and lift, come back and switch. If you are bearing weight, make sure that your shoulders are back and down. Keep those shoulders engaged in your back pockets. Get a little bit of engagement in those abdominals there, whether you got weights or not for that. And keep that core stabilized as you step through this single leg curtsy lunge.